see how true to their word they are.
And this is Dembele. And this is Dembele. Spread neatly. Well, history tends to say that these finals are pretty tight games, Jim. Yeah. Same again, do you think?
Yeah, the odds are that's always likely to be the case, Peter, but I'd like to think that fortune will favour the brave here.
Ribéry. Camavinga. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. Dembele. He's had a shot! In he goes again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Nunez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
They've played it short. That pass isn't the best.
That was lovely, that.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has not gone well.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Thuram. That's good play. Thuram's cross. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And that is masterful defending. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. They're urging him to shoot. Big chance! And over, just.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Bentancur. That's a good ball out wide. It's run loose here. He has found the way through. Takes it. Getting up there! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Uruguay! Big moment, big goal, big lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Uruguay are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's under a lot of pressure there.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bentancur. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Nunez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Can he get on the end of this? Thuram in acres of space out wide. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well, that is one way to stop him. Threads one in. That's tidy. That is a brilliant interception. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Valverde. And here's Nunez. And it's Bentancur. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, red. Nice interception. Vigna. Dembele gets a foot in here. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
He's in plenty of space here. And that pass just didn't quite work. So we are halfway through this final. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
France really look in need of a performance lift here. The manager will use half-time to do that and be strong in his words, as he's not getting the intensity nor the precision he's demanded from his players up until now.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave.
It's Dembele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Oliveira. And it's Valverde. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Camavinga. Uruguay do have a chance to counter here. Nicked it back promptly. France still chasing a one-goal deficit here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Darwin. Now it's Darwin. And he's Nunez! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Dembele needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Zaire Emery. So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Thuram. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's Dembele. Chance! And a goal! And how they needed that. Boy, they needed that. They played with courage, and they have their equaliser.
Well, I must say, Peter, that this is a real show of character, and the wind is now very much in their sails. They've got to fancy themselves to go on and win it from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass.
Good chance here! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Doué clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Zaire Emery does really well to win the ball there. Darwin. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's having a hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Ribery wins the duel this time. Tries to get it clear. Backward it goes. It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. All square right at the end of the cup final. This can hinge on one moment. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Now it's De Arrascaeta. De La Cruz. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Bentancur tries to pass it through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the right flank. Now it's De Arrascaeta. And the number on the board is 3. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. An instinctive delivery. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ribery crosses. That has been knocked clear. There's the referee's whistle. That is 90 minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, finals often do end up like this, Peter. Neither side willing to give way, and this is what you get. So you have to applaud the efforts of both teams.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. And the action has already restarted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. Araujo. Now Ugarte. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ribery receives it in a wide position. Shot, surely! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Looking for the run. Araujo is in a really good position out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, great header! Incredible! Just goal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Uruguay with the lead. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now the breakaway. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nunez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
So that was it, the first period of extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9. À sa place, le numéro 29.
And we're underway. The last 15 minutes, the closing stretch of a marathon final. And that is out of play. Ugarte. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Great defending, strong and determined. He's on it, can he get away? Saliba, Longley, Koundé, not the most accurate pass. Darwin. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here, showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcola with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Pass somewhat off target, nicely spread. Can he get it through? Araujo finding himself in space. And the finish! Oh, good finish! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost... Well, this is it.
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter, you can never get enough of this. It really is quite surreal.
And it's Ribéry. No, that's been intercepted. Ugarte. Now it's Darwin. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. That has found him in acres of space.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Thuram. He is through here. Oh, that was vital. Ugarte. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Villa knocks it into space. Zaire Emery did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... He'll try for distance! Oh, the ball's come... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good-looking ball. And he's being shifted off it. Ugarte. Bentancur. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ugarte. And it's Dembele. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Bentancur. Ugarte. Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that's fabulous. Bentancur, looking to play him in. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Dembele, looking for options for movement. Thuram. And the shot! Goal, France! Could this be it? The celebrations say it might well be. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, talking about big game mentality...
Oh, shooting chance! Ah, he's given it, and again! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. He is just caressing the ball. Bullish header! It's anyone's ball now. That's going to go a long way. Played out wide, and it's Camavinga. And that was very necessary. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's very neat. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Darwin. And it's Bentancur. He's looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. And that has sent him sprawling. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And we have breezed through the first half of the final. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So, Jim Beglin, halfway through, what are your thoughts for the final so far?
France really need to keep their focus now, Peter. They have the all-important lead, but their opponents are going to come at them with everything they've got in the second half, so they can't afford any switching off.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. France are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. Now it's Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. Thuram. Koundé. Ugarte. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram. He's having a pop! Ugarte. Bentancur. Nice bit of trickery. Ugarte. He shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Vigna. It's Bentancur. And that has put paid to that. Great vision. Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. And the shot! And no mistake! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's got away. Koundé gets across and deals with it.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he welcomes it in. And here's Nunez. Saliba clears it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aimed beyond the defence. Doué is onto this. He is through here. Chance for a shot! Oh, off the bar! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Foot in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Ribéry. Doué. Not Doué. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ugarte. Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's burst through! And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ugarte. Oliveira has ended up in no man's land. Zaire Emery is having a shot! And a neat finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Le numéro 33.
France are having a ball here. Vigna. Well, this one now seems pretty much sewn up. It will be a red letter day. In the end, the game plan was immaculate. They do appear, to all intents and purposes, now to be cruising towards victory.
Yeah, and it's fully deserved, Peter. They dealt perfectly with both the opposition and the occasion. Now it's just a case of seeing it right through.